I'm gonna do part number 2 about this. I stated in Slovenia they don't know me. They claim they don't know me. So this video is gonna be about what blog about MK Ultra, what that looks like. You see, the biggest proof about MK Ultra is hiding in a blog statistics from Avsec Times. My main customers, the customers that visit my blog, that's why it's so idiotic when I greet these animals from police station suggesting me they don't know me. How the fuck you don't know me? I mean, watch this here. Uh, that would be impossible that you don't know me. My main customers are judges, politicians, police officers, firemen, basically people of the public sector, which also are closely followed by the people from the private sector, people such as billionaires, millionaires, self-employed people who participated in this thing, YouTubers, all kinds of people, Hollywooders and so on. MK Ultra is stunt. It's some sort of entertainment for many people. And that's what I was used for. For every issue that pertained to my case, not only police had people and itself engaged in crime, but they investigated the issues, and it was all kinds of people that participated in this thing. Some people with bad stuff on their mind, other people with good stuff on their mind, and so on and so forth. People arrived here from different parts of the world, from Argentina, Brazil, Russia. Didn't want any of those, but it did happen. And I'm not going to say I didn't want any of those, but all kinds of people, Ukrainians, Germans, CEOs from Mercedes, top management from Mercedes, top management from BMW, top management from Volkswagen, top management from Volvo, top management from I said Volvo right now? Wait a minute. There was a news about this guy the other day. I saw it. Volvo new CEO is an old CEO. Is it Håkan? Håkan. There you go. Hey, he returned back, right? This guy, right? He returned back. He did. He did. He returned back. I guess that this is a Hakon. Hakon. They have this same name like in Norway. Yeah, they have the same names like in Norway. Yeah, this guy, Hakon. Volvo showroom, Volvo, tadidi doodidi doodidi doom bada bim bam boom bam bam. Volvo Cars, my joiner by China. Gilly has brought back former CEO Sam Wilson to head the company. Has brought back former CEO Hakan Sam Wilson to head the company. Yeah, that's correct. That's exactly what I was going to say. This Gilly, I don't know how much is this owned by China. Okay, I'm going to give you some insider information. I say this because this used to be, I think, CEO before. At least he was very much involved in my case, and he became unpopular because of me, because I liked him. I guess that he looks too much Swedish and or Norwegian. I don't know. This Hakon, this is Norwegian name, whatever. And I don't know. Did he figure out, or they figure out for him, is just the best way to go? I don't know. He, however, continued to, after the circus in Europe, to side with me. and was meeting me in China. So that's why I said I don't know how much is this really, um, Gilly, how much is that really Chinese? I guess it's Chinese. But Gilly, from what I know, Gilly continued to work for the Volvo. So I think that Gilly and Volvo were always the same. I got a feeling about that. I used to meet him at the warehouse in China when they would deliver me. This is the kind of people that are my clientele. Not completely the ordinary people, except it was ordinary people also that were involved in it. Workers and stuff like that, where I would find myself also, like let's say in Poland, where I would, they placed me to work, or people in many other companies where they would have me, with idea for me not to even bother myself with the job search and stuff like that. Physicians, doctors from all around the world are the clientele of this website. This is the clientele. And MK Ultra is based on the stunt. Earlier I mentioned the issue that the biggest proof about this MK Ultra case is in the blog itself. It's hiding in the blog itself. It does. It's hiding inside of the statistics. Let me demonstrate you what MK Ultra blog, unlike any other blogs out there, looks like. Because for certain stunts, for certain crimes, it was certain flukes of people that were either motivated, not only involved in it. And so when the word is spread about something, that I'm working on certain case that pertain to MK Ultra, all of a sudden this clientele that was involved in it is just out of curiosity, out of interest, triggers memories, and they rush to the website. The culture that we live in, it's the people that were involved in this stuff know that mainstream media is a crap. I had people from New York Times, journalists are my main clientele, from Washington, what is it, Washington, well, New York Times, Washington Post, whatever, Los Angeles Times, Robert Murdoch, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Zuckerberg. These are the main clientele of this blog. These are the people with their CEOs, with their managers that rush straight to this blog. Yeah, but I'm not crazy, I know. This is a fact. It's difficult to believe that something so disgusting, from my point of view, exists in this world, yet it does. It's a life in a total self-denial, and not myself, but the people whom I have mentioned. It used to be time when these people couldn't do anything for me. I recall that. And then I got tired of that stuff, because they were using people for all kinds of bad stuff they alone got involved in, and vice versa for the career prospect. Let me demonstrate you what my blog looks like. So, my blog looks like this. I did demonstrate you this about this statistics, something little. Let me demonstrate you really. You saw the statistics already, so, but I didn't make the point out of it. So today, right now, I want to do the statistics about it. And I could go 7 days, but we're not gonna do this. But I could go down there 12 months. You can try with this with the 12 months, so you get to see this stuff here. This is what my blog looks like. On one day, 8,000 views almost, it says right there, and I do not agree with this number, with these numbers. I started to talk about the New York Times and Washington, etc., etc. I had these people here, and they talk about the censorship with me. They refer to this stuff as censorship. I don't know what kind of censorship this is. If you go to the any USA Today, whatever outlet you go, Miami, what is it? Miami Herald, not Miami Times, Miami Herald, whatever is the go, Chicago Herald, Chicago Times, whatever that is, wherever you go, you're gonna go on any outlet is gonna say to you, is gonna say, oh, right on the bottom, you're gonna read, please give us the money, please, we are non-profitable, whatever, or etc. Support the journalism, etc., etc., etc. And I argued with these people from what the hell do they have over there in New York Times and this newspaper, USA Mainstream Media, in the needs of let's see this here, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, hey, everything you see here, the New York, Washington Post. No, this here, everybody was involved. Every fucking newspaper in United States of America was involved in it, including with the alternative media. There was, listen to this, there was no village, literally, all right, village, when I say village, if it had 5,000 people, sure enough, they hosted me inside. In the US. It's a lot of fucking people. And I was talking to these journalists and they, executives, CEOs, all this. And they talked about how many visitors do I have. And they compared me with the Washington Post. It's a Washington Post. And I told them, fuck no. You don't exist when compared to this case. You don't, so on. What do you think? What are you inside of this? Right here, inside of this room. Right here. Inside of this room. Right here. What do you think? This is Washington Times. What do you think? How big you think you are? And so on and so forth. Blah, 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 blah. Censorship. Big fucking time. Censorship. It was all about how to censor me. The way my blog started was like a rocket, and they claimed didn't know what the fuck to do with me. This is where was a big meeting, London, British Royals big meeting, Prince Harry, Prince William, and they weren't sure. They were contemplating on just going like this, just shutting off the blog entirely from the beginning. Let me demonstrate you what the blog looks like on a long term, not on 1 year. This is what your MK Ultra blog looks like. If you're MK Ultra and you do a really good job, then statistics of your blog will look like this. On one day here you have 470, on another one you have 8,000, and then you have 9,000, and you have down again 1,300 and so on. This is what the graph like this. This is the stuff I was talking about. I was talking about the groups. I was talking about the people that were involved in it. Mass of the people that was involved in it, and it depends who have seen himself in what issue or participated in what issue. This is your typical real MK Ultra blog. This is what real blog looks like. This is what this shit looks like. Really, this is what it looks like. This is of all time. Okay, all time. There you go. Look at this. You see this? At one time I had 100,000 people in one day. Another time I had 60,000 people. 60,000 people. You see what this shit is? This is what it all started like that. And they wanted to kill me, man. Choke off the blog before it even existed. So you have this kind of ups and downs, completely insane. A roller coaster, ups and downs. This is what this blog was known. They knew this blog like a roller coaster. This is the biggest proof also about MK Ultra. No blog, whether you have the store or you have whatever the fuck you have, You don't have nothing like this. You absolutely, your blog looks much more stable and stuff like that. This blog look like and wow and wow and wow and wow and wow. And it's not because something would be wrong with me, but because of the people that pursue these issues. This shit goes on for 53 years, and there was a million of crimes involving this stuff. Police investigated millions of crimes, I feel, in this stuff. It was nothing about other than investigating and investigating the crime they were going to commit in the future. And it was crime on top of the crime. It wasn't about the crime they're going to investigate in the future, but about the major attempt to fuck me up, in which they twisted million crimes on every major crime. And that required a lot of people. A lot of YouTubers, people participated in this stuff. All kinds of people that follow up through the mainstream media, they appear, hello, and this and that. It didn't have influence on me, but you see them there. In a way, it's a good news to remind you that they were part of this stuff and they are there somewhere, because most of these people suggested they will be there for me and so on and so forth. Well, this is what your real MK Ultra blog will look like if you will really do good job. If you will not do good job, and then you will not have any audience, then the graph will go like this. It will be the end of it. So the main thing is not to look the numbers, but the main thing is to do your work. And if you do really good work, then that's basically the way it looks. It looks like this. Yeah. Psychiatrists, police, stealing my information. They didn't have to really go through me. They had Sergey Mikhailovich Brin, Larry Page, all the Google executives to do just that. British royals, they were laughing about this stuff, about comparing this to almost like a cardiovascular, like a heartbeat stuff, making fun of me about arrhythmia and stuff like this, with they were playing with. This is one of the proofs I am using to claim existence of MK Ultra. You don't see statistics like this absolutely anywhere. You don't see them no matter what. You don't see the statistics absolutely anywhere in the world. These are the craziest statistics you possibly can imagine. The weirdest stuff ever. But this is what MK Ultra case, high MK Ultra case profile looks like. Exactly like this. Exactly like this. This is the real deal. Cardiovascular deal. Just like this. That much about this video. I don't understand. What an idiot do you have to be in Slovenia for you to say that you don't know me? I mean, if you're a politician, or a police officer, or a fireman, or a judge, you're saying that you don't know me. That's a lunacy. I am by far more known in Slovenia than one Milan Kučan is, or Borut Pahor, and it goes the same for the globally, for the worldwide. Nobody knows about these people unless they find them on my website. Other than that, nobody knows who the fuck these people are. Thanks for watching this video. Till next time.